So it is 7 o'clock at time of recording, and round two of the holiday week snowstorms is beginning right about now. I'm seeing snow out of my window currently, so this will be a update on what will happen tonight into tomorrow, plus a quick look at the extended forecast. So the watches and warnings currently now are limited to the main Willamette Valley plus the Oregon coast. Both are just limited to a winter weather advisory at this time. So the setup for this system, because I went over this yesterday, I'm just going to be going over what has changed based on radar returns since then. So far, so good. The low is staying currently right off of the Washington coastline and should stay off of the coast pretty much the entire night, slowly sagging southward. Now, unlike the previous 2 days, the snow showers will be a little more steady in nature rather than off and on. So as a result, the snow totals will be a little more widespread rather than highly variable like we saw the previous 2 days. Also, based on radar returns, it seems like the low pressure system is stronger than many models have forecasted. So as a result, the snow totals actually might be a little higher in some areas that didn't get a lot of snow, mainly Portland. But we'll go over snow totals here in a little bit. So the timeline first. So snow starting in a lot of areas, mainly currently west of Interstate 5. I think that will spread further east and further south as time goes on tonight. Most areas should start seeing snow at or before 10 p.m. And that'll continue to probably somewhere between 4 and 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, depending on where you are at. There should be some clearing by tomorrow afternoon before really clearing on Wednesday. Because of that clearing, though, the temperature should drop Tuesday into Wednesday, and areas without a lot of wind should actually dip into the teens, or at the very least, the low 20s. So for the snow totals forecast, I think the coast is looking at anywhere from about trace to 2 inches, depending on how close you are to the ocean. That line actually might extend a little further south than Pacific City. However, I have it ending there because of the proximity Pacific City, Lincoln City, and Newport is to the ocean compared to Tillamook and Astoria. For the Willamette Valley, widespread 1 to 4 inches. I think higher totals will happen on the west side of the valley, so communities like Corvallis, Dallas, McMinnville, and Forest Grove should see closer to that 4 inches than towns and cities on the east side of the valley. For the Cascades and the Coast Range, I'm thinking anywhere from 3 to 7 inches seems most likely. And isolated higher totals mainly at the ski resorts and on the higher Cascade volcanoes. So, moving on to the 7-day forecast, starting with Corvallis / the South Valley, I don't think it'll get above freezing tomorrow. However, in areas that have less snow cover, expect that temperature to be bumped up a few degrees. But with areas with like 6 inches or more currently on the ground, temperatures might be a little colder than that. On Wednesday, I don't think it'll break 30. I have it at 29, but again, that is based off of how much snow cover you may or may not have. Thursday is very uncertain at this time. I currently have it at 37, but there's been no real agreement made on computer models or other weather data sets since yesterday. There's been absolutely no improvement. So I'm leaving the temperatures pretty much the same and keeping it as snow to a wintry mix later in the day before drying out Friday and Saturday. And I think we'll finally transition out on Sunday, Monday. Highs approaching normal, but still staying slightly below normal. And lows after 2 days in the teens, it'll be 2 days in the 20s, then slowly creeping up above freezing. Now for Portland, pretty much the same thing, except for Tuesday. I have Portland getting a little bit above freezing, mainly because of the urban heat island effect. Thursday's even more uncertain than Corvallis because many models are showing it'll be snow to rain, while others are showing snow anywhere from about 3 to 7 inches or so on the higher end. So on my Wednesday video, Thursday's forecast should get nailed down, but just know that the high temperature 33 is very uncertain and likely to change either up or down. On Friday and Saturday, dries out and stays right around the same temperature as Thursday before the transition event on Sunday, with some freezing rain in the normal spots near the Columbia River Gorge before just being full on rain on Monday. So that is it for this video. I do hope you all enjoy the snow, and if you do have to commute this week, please stay safe out there. I will not come out with an update tomorrow, but I will come out with one on Wednesday. Otherwise, take care.